I promised 2 Dutch sandwiches in my previous video on Broodje haring, and this is the second. However, Broodje Hete kip takes the long way round to become Dutch. Now, Hete kip is a Dutch phrase, sure enough, and it means hot chicken. But that hot chicken is a dish that came to the Netherlands by way of Suriname, a former Dutch colony in South America. Suriname, like many former colonial states, is a pastiche of cultural influences. Though this region of northeastern South America was also occupied by Spain and England at various times, for the most part it was held by the Netherlands throughout the centuries of imperial occupation. The imperialist Dutch brought slaves there from West Africa, some of whom escaped to the Amazonian rainforest. In later years, the Dutch began bringing indentured servants from India and Indonesia and China. The Surinamese population of today is a mix of African and indigenous Americans, Chinese and Javanese and Indian, Dutch and Portuguese and Jewish and Lebanese, and the multiracial descendants of all the above. Surinamese cuisine draws from many of these cultures. Indian curries and Indian-derived roti, similar to that in several Caribbean nations, Indonesian rice and noodle dishes such as nasi goreng and mie goreng, African peanut soups, bean dishes, and fritters, Chinese stir-fries, and so many dishes featuring chicken. Hete kip is one of those chicken dishes, Indonesian-derived, and while recipes differ, it's generally made with the sweet soy sauce called kecap manis, garlic, galangal, some form of chili pepper, whether the spicy Surinamese chili known as Madame Jeanette or a chili paste like sambal ulik. Often, recipes will also include some ketchup or tomato paste, and the Maggi seasoning so ubiquitous in Dutch cuisine, here in bouillon cube form. It's my understanding that hete kip is often served over rice with a mild cucumber salad on the side. But there are just north of 1 million Surinamese people in the world today, and about a third of them live in the Netherlands. Here, the hete kip may be stuffed instead into a crusty oblong bread roll, along with cucumber or lettuce, some onions, whether fresh sliced or crisply fried, and it becomes broodje hete kip. And it's good. The version of hete kip I made here could have been spicier. I'm cooking for more than just myself, and don't always go as spicy as I could, but I expected more out of the habanero pepper I used here. Still, the savory bouillon, the peppery galangal, the aromatics of onion and garlic and celery leaves, the sweet and savory character of the kecap manis, all of that comes together in a satisfying way, whether you're eating it with a fork or with a pistolet roll.